Something you need?
This is a fine day, friend. Power flows through our town like a cool... I trust Adelaide's people. Then we are at an impasse. I am not perfect. I have made my... I am a spacer's choice man. My father was a spacer's... I don't believe you. Plague's a reality of life. Best treatment? The very notion is just grotesque. A raw vegetable? Why don't you just ask me to go chew the bark off of a tree? We are a... I don't understand. The soil's gone. Evidence. No, but I will give you a word of advice from the Spacer's Choice Manual of...
Look at that. Tell Reed that I can make his people healthy again. I can end their plague. Start a new garden. Tell him how I've made the Vale bloom again. The soil has whispered its secrets to me. The secret is human corpses. I've been grinding them up in my fertilizer for years. Marauder, worker, don't matter much to me. The human body is rich with new... If I were in a better mood, I might be inclined...
Been eating nothing but salty.
You might not care for my leadership, but I appreciate... You will excuse me for being skeptical. How exactly is Adelaide growing crops in barren soil? If Adelaide's found a way to feed her people and cure the plague, then she deserves this office more than I do. I won't stand in her way. But my life here is ended. Give me a little time to settle my affairs. I'm sure Adelaide will be glad. I do. Adelaide's found a cure for the plague, and she knows how to tend... I have always tried to do right by... couple months ago, I might have put in for a transfer. It's a big colony. Spacer's Choice has other towns. Now, I couldn't show. No such thing as an honorable resignation. Suppose I could find a place outside the walls. I don't know. I could see myself lasting a week.
You're safer inside the walls.
Look at that. I never thought I'd see the day that Reed Thompson. Suppose it's time our flock made our way back to Edgewater. We must tend to what remains of the You're vexing to me, you know? Injuring us with one hand, helping us with the other. Here. This don't put us on even footing, you understand. I might turn that old cannery into a garden. Got ourselves a whole cemetery burst. I need some time to gather my personal...
Sorry. Adelaide said that? Something must have changed.
Never liked Reed much.
I already told you I'm leaving.
Is this your ship? Oh my oh, gosh. I'm the only decent mechanic. Oh, it's kind of you to say that. I want to ask you something, and you can say no. And if you ever need a... Yes! Captain. I can call you Captain now. Ha! I got a captain. That was a good thing you did, Captain.
Well, I certainly am looking forward to flying on a ship named the Unreliable. I'll just head upstairs and claim a room. By Verity, what are we contemplating? Nothing too out of the ordinary. Just your run-of-the-mill vicar. That's what I grew up in a pit of a town, I was destined to be a laborer like my parents, but I was infected early with a need to solve the equation. My parents, ironically. They internalized I envied that. They thought I was fighting the plan, should have accepted my lot. Some people... The simple version is this. The force which we call everything flows from the equation, or in the answers to these questions. It can be if abused, but that can be said about anything. I have run headlong into too many walls in my pursuit of the truth. This book is my What about you? What's your story? And how did he do that? Well, you do seem different than every other colonist. Let's pretend for... That seems a dangerous proposition. Oh, I see. You have my condolences. Bakonu, the author, had some interesting theories about man's perception of reality that I thought could be applied to our attempts to decipher the plan. Unfortunately, he was also one of the founders of the Philosophist school of thought, so the book is banned in this colony. I've been thinking on that. There's a former infamous Philosophist scholar who fled terror. He's also who told me of the... That's a good question. We should start on the Groundbreaker. It's where I'd go if I wanted to get off Terra 2. All I need is access to a data cartridge from the secure... I'll comb the last... Thank you, Captain.
Something you need?
Captain, I have detected that Edgewater's power supply is now optimal. I applaud your will. What can I do for you, Captain? Do you know how to install a power regulator? Outstanding, Captain. Your aptitude for engineering will prove invaluable in the event of Our engine room is located. What can I do for you, Captain? All systems are operating within acceptable parameters. I am prepared to bring the unreliable into low-altitude orbit. This should prove an adequate test of our flight. We have received a communication request from Dr. Phineas Wells.
Aha, there you are. Hale and hearty, and captain of your own ship. I see you're putting the unreliable to good use. Shame about her former captain. Horrible way to die. How are you feeling, by the way? I lost track of you in that cave back there. Experiencing any, Oh, that, yes, that's probably permanent. I wouldn't worry about it, though. I'm sure. What you saw in Emerald Vale is happening all across the colony. Food shortages, lack of supplies, and basic necessities. We're dying. The chairman, the minister, and all their lackeys on the board are to blame. The Hope has some of the brightest minds Earth ever sent us. If we can revive the Hope's colonists, they can help us undo the board's mistakes. They can help us set things right. You need to get to Stellar Bay on Monarch. I have contacts there. They'll help us, find the chemicals to revive. Gladys Kelly, lovely woman, runs a cozy little black marketing outfit on the Groundbreaker. She can get you a nav key to land on... Strictly speaking, Monarch is a moon, terraformed badly, and almost completely lawless. You'll love it. Captains don't fly their own ships, you see. Your navigation terminal handles the, you know. The board's been confiscating nav keys for Stellar Bay, so we must rely on unconventional means of acquisition. Without a skip drive, good luck. You'll be dead before you make it to the nearest star. Look, I admire your optimism, but the sad truth is you're stuck here. You, me, and the rest. None of us are leaving Halcyon alive, so... Gladys and I have been doing business... Criminals? Goodness, no. Smuggling is a perfectly legitimate business. Plenty of ways to make money in Halcyon, you know. Laughter. Good. Wasn't sure you'd be... Excellent. I'll send her a wireless. Let her know you're coming. By the way, I gave Captain Hawthorne a disguise apparatus of my own design. Cutting-edge technology. I call it the holographic shroud. I'm sure it will prove remarkably useful to you. You'll find it in the captain's quarters. Excellent. And remember, don't trust the board. They'll try to win you over with promises of wealth and power. The board's only interested in filling their own pockets. If we don't put a stop to them...
Transmission ended. If you are ready to depart... Make yourself at home, Captain. Welcome back, Captain. How can I... The unit is a cleaning SAM. Hawthorne brought it on board some cycles ago, I'm sure with the intent to modify it. Alex likely recorded progress notes. If you check the terminal in your captain's... Certainly, Captain. What would you like to hear? It's been scientifically proven that those with more birthdays live longer. Now playing a Spacer's Choice advertisement jingle.
It's not the best choice. It's Spacer's choice.
Everyone in Halcyon is contractually obligated to label this or as you wish. I have lots of minutes. I prefer to think of it as being in a state of slumber, perhaps for an indefinite duration. When I simulate myself in such a scenario, I do not find it to be desirable. I think traveling the system with you, Captain. Do you know what it feels like when the ship undergoes an unexpected power surge? A jolt to the system. As you may be aware, Captain Alex Hawthorne was a smuggler of some repute. I failed to predict the likely outcome of his wreck. In our travels together, Alex liked to pass time by, as he called it, tinkering to improve my design. Oh, I know you are not the same Captain Alex Hawthorne who died in Emerald Vale due to excess. I required you to assume Hawthorne's identity in order to sync your... I've since registered you as the... I am relieved to hear it, Captain. If you mean, was Captain Hawthorne my first? How can I... What part of the colony? Ah, yes. As Dr. Wells is a wanted outlaw, he built his laboratory into an asteroid. The outlaw scientist known as Dr. Phineas V. Wells has taken a measure of precaution, even knowing the location. My systems resist my... How can I be... Take care. Now arriving at Phineas's top-secret orbital lab. Welcome back, Captain. How can I be... See you soon.
Hello? Can you hear me? Does this work? Oh, damn it, blast, that's loud.